I just can't do this anymore. I mean, I just can't do it anymore. And as I looked around my bar, it's like 1 a.m. and all I can smell is beer and I can hear the band packing up and it's another end of yet another day. And I looked around at the business that I had built for myself. And I just knew I couldn't do this anymore. You know, all the aggravations and things you don't plan on in your business when you start. Staff, that's when you're trying to talk, they're like scrolling on their phones and can't be bothered to listen to you, or customers who are angry and mad because things are taking too long, or staff makes a mistake even though you work so hard to get them there and it costs. The costs of everything are sky high. And for what? For long hours, frustration, feeling stuck in this prison. Can you relate to this? Okay, so we're going to be friends. So see, I was mentally and physically done. I had no idea how I was going to get myself out of this, but I was just done. You see, I was running 4 businesses by myself. I was running 2 restaurants, 2 candy stores, and I just was tired. So I did what many people think to do, right? I hired a broker, and he was going to fix everything for me. We'll say I hired Bill. And Bill was a customer, he was friends, and I thought, okay, somebody safe, I can lay out my my business with him, and he would give me advice about what I need to do next, right? I figured I'd just tell them all the things. Start over, move on. I had a new grandbaby. I just wanted to run away. But I also wanted to get paid for all the work I had done. And I laid it all out for him. And he looked at it with a little smirk and said, Tracy, there is nothing worth selling here. There's nothing here. Your best bet is just to liquidate and call it a day. And I was gobsmacked and shocked and angry and embarrassed. It was like being punched in the gut. And so I thanked him for his time. I walked him out and then I had a cry. I felt all the things. Like, what a loser to spend 18 hours a day for nothing. The businesses that I had built and justified all the things I did by the fact that someday it was going to pay me back and someday it would get easier and it would make more money and I have more time. And Bill just told me that none of that was going to be possible. And after I cried and after I pulled it together, pulled up my big girl panties, I started to think about what I believed instead of what Bill believed. I knew that I had built something. I knew that there was something here of value. I just didn't know what it was. And I didn't know yet. So I decided and I believed that I could fix things. I built the business. I did the hard part already. I built 4 of them and was running them at the same time. Certainly, I could fix things. At the very least, I gave myself 6 months to try. And that's just what I did. And I'll tell you something. I found a buyer in just 3 months. For me, I knew that I wanted to get out of some of those businesses, at least. You might be in the same place. You might be ready to retire. You might have a new passion project. You might be having health problems or any other kind of reason. It doesn't really matter. Wherever you are on the business journey, I want you to know that I believe that every business can become the business that you dreamed of instead of the nightmare that you might be living, and that every business could sell. You just have to know how to do it and how to fix the things to make your dream come true. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The free training is all about that. We're going to talk about how you can prepare yourself for exit whenever that is, whether that's in 5 years, 1 year, or this year. Okay? And today we're going to cover 3 things. We're going to talk about how to plan for exit. We're going to talk about what your business is worth right now. And we're going to figure it out. And then we're actually going to do it together. And finally, we're going to talk about the next steps, designing a roadmap for your future. to make your life easier, to get the freedom you want, to prepare for exit, to create a more valuable business, to work towards your target, whatever that is. My name is Tracy Gunn, and I am so glad that you're here so that I can talk to you about these really important subjects so that you can have freedom, that you can begin to plan for exit, that you can build a valuable business, and that you can sell your business whenever you want to, even this year. So click on the free training below, and we'll see you in video